It's Beer O'Clock on Reload Craft Beer. Today we've got a beer from Mad Hatter Brewing Company, and it's a bottle of their, I'm going to have to read this, sorry guys, Schwarzwalder Kirschtorte. And it's a Baltic porter with cocoa and cherries. Sounds great, yeah? Let's find out. Let's get it out into a glass and see what we get. Now, the beer has been kindly sent to us from imperialbeerclub.com. Check out the link in the description box. Ooh, look at that. Smoke on the opening, and it goes. Judging by the opening, I'm going to pour this as slowly as I can. I can hear the beer hissing away to itself. Oh, should we see if it's bottle conditioned? That's what it looks like, unbottle conditioned. Well, with some sediment in the bottom of the bottle. I imagine by that hiss and fizz, it probably is bottle conditioned. So there's a look at the beer without the sediment added, if there is any in the bottle. And there you go, that's with it added. Not that you can see because it's a Baltic porter with cocoa and cherries. A one finger, slightly off-white, tan coloured head. Nice levels of carbonation rolling up the side of the glass. It is indeed a jet black beer. Shall we get the aroma? Ah, it smells like Black Forest Gatto. Black Forest Gatto. It's quite creamy, it's quite intense. Oh, sweet chocolate followed by a little bit of sour cherry. It smells really, really good. Let's dive in. Cheers, everyone. Carbonation is quite aggressive. For a Baltic porter, I don't think the carbonation would be as aggressive as this. It really is, as you've seen, I kind of had to quickly grab the glass and kind of fill it out. Otherwise, we've had a little bit of a kind of spill out going on. But in the taste, for me, it's that, you know, that really aggressive carbonation that is just a little bit too much. It's got that in abundance. It really is superly charged carbonation on your palate. And when you, as a beer reviewer, as somebody who drinks beer more or less on a daily basis, it's so hard to concentrate on the flavours of the beer when that carbonation is just going crazy in your mouth. You just can't help but think of the only thing that's going on at the moment is that violent carbonation in your mouth. But let's try and pull some flavours. So a Baltic porter is essentially a lager. I think they've worked this quite well. They've got it almost right. Now, for a Baltic porter, I know Zivich porter, which is for me the standout, or one of the standout Baltic porters. They age that beer forever. I mean, they just leave it in tanks for God knows how long. And you get a smooth, velvety, creamy lager taste with that beer. You're not quite getting that same thing with this Baltic porter. I don't think they've given it enough a lagering process, enough of a time to age in the fermentation vessels to be able to properly call this a Baltic porter. But other than that, the cocoa tastes rather well, and the black cherries mix very well too. So it's a bit like drinking a carbonated Black Forest Gatto, if that makes any sense to you guys. It's drinkable, it's refreshing. I think I've given you, it's 7.2% ABV, so we are heading to Baltic porter territory. Is generally kind of that and above. So I know Żywiec porter is about between 9 and 10% ABV. And whenever I see Baltic porter now, I always think of Żywiec porter, the Polish porter, the famous Polish porter, that for me is and it's still the standard bearer. It's just a fantastic Baltic porter. But this is good. I know I spoke earlier on about that raging carbonation. That seems to have, as I've been standing here talking and drinking the beer, that seems to have kind of violently left the glass now. I think it's just got up into the atmosphere somewhere. So give the beer a little bit of time. Give it a little bit of time. You can see washing the beer back and forth. You can see the carbonation chasing the beer up the head. Look at that. It does look good. Nice colour to it. It tastes good. It's got... It's relatively kind of a Baltic porter with cocoa and black cherries. I mean, it's craft beer. It's with craft beer you can do what the hell you want. Yeah, it's whether people will buy it. Will I buy this again? If I seen this in the bar, I would probably order a half and enjoy it, because it's kind of out there and wacky. So, I mean, that's the thumbs up, right? Let's rate it. Let's go again. Schwarzwalder Kirschtorte Baltic Porter by Mad Hatter Brew Co. gets a 7 out of 10. It's a 7 out of 10 from Reload Craft Beer. Please put your comments in the comments box. Subscribe to our daily beer reviews. Give us a big fat thumbs up. Boom! And cheers.